A cloudy and cool evening for us around southern West Virginia. Another round of rain and snow is just making its way into the region, and it will continue just in time for the morning commute as we go through our Wednesday morning. Warming back up later this week, back to the 70s, in fact, is where we're going to wind up. And we'll be tracking another storm, and possibly a strong storm, that will make its way into the region as we go through Monday. Current conditions now, this is in Lewisburg, Route 219. As you look into the town, temperatures right now are pretty chilly, 36 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Looking out for some snow. We don't see any, at least not in Lewisburg as of this moment. Winds are out of the west at 5 miles per hour, so the wind chill is right at the freezing mark at 32 degrees at this hour. 36 in Beckley and also at Oak Hill, as well as at Bluefield, 37 in Pineville, 38 in Welch. Temperatures in general sitting in the 30s just about everywhere, 32 in Marlinton, so it's possible that any precipitation that falls in Marlinton will fall in the form of snow, the wintry form, not the wet form. Summersville has 37. It is much colder now than it was 24 hours ago at this time, by about 10 to 15 degrees all around the region. Doppler radar shows us that in the higher elevation locations, not surprisingly, we are seeing some of this precipitation change over to snow, or at least a mix of rain, sleet, and snow. And it's more likely to be rain as you head further off to the lower elevations where, of course, temperatures, as we showed you, are somewhat warmer. Notice that there's a band of showers making its way into the state from Ohio, and it's going to eventually make its way into our neck of the woods, mainly the central and northern portions of the area, basically about north of Beckley. I don't think the southern coalfields will see too much in the way of any kind of additional rains, but it's a possibility as we go through the overnight, but pretty light totals for you. Upcoming weather pattern is going to call for things to clear out as we go through our Wednesday morning commute after we see that next batch of rain and snow showers. As we go through our Friday afternoon, here comes another round of precipitation, but really this is the big game in town. It's, as we go through our Sunday and into our Monday, I think it's a little bit later on Sunday than is indicated here, but it is going to become quite wet. And notice the darker greens here indicating the heavier amounts of rain that we're expecting as we go through our Sunday and into our Monday. So the possibilities there for some ponding on the roads, and of course a very wet Monday morning commute. You can see what's happening right here as we go through our Monday morning in terms of the commute, of course, being quite wet. Now, I told you about the American GFS model during the earlier shows this evening. This is the European model. Notice that snow totals, if you were with us at 6, they're somewhat lower on this European model than they were on the American model, but still there's a bottom line here that's basically going to indicate a possibility for some accumulation. Not a huge amount, but there could be some as we go through the next couple of days. As we look at that forecast, temperatures warm up nicely. We'll be sitting in the lower to middle 70s as we go through both of our weekend days. That'll be nice to see. Temperatures then drop off a little bit with that next storm system behind that next storm system, and yes, there will be a chance for some rain and snow. Temperatures then dropping into the upper 50s for the highs. Lows will be dropping into the middle 30s. So it's up and down. That's what the temperatures are going to do as we go through the next 7 days.
That's not a lot of fun having, as someone with allergies, having to go up and down, up and down. It's very rough.
I know, it's true, it is. I haven't experienced it yet, but I'm sure I will.
Well, one day I came in last week just sniffling. I was like, why am I sniffling so much? It's because it was actually warm that day.
That's right.
So if you guys have allergies, remember, we will need to take our medicine soon, I promise.
That's right.